we could talk about the world's largest coastal path, but let's talk song. Before we start, let me quickly thank Andrew Morgan, Hugh MSE, My Unfinished Ideas, Jonathan Ribeiro, JC, Prince of Wales, Amy May, Jennifer Granda, and Lena for their active financial support here on YouTube or over on Patreon. If the rest of you also want to contribute financially, please check the links in description. Today, I'm going to listen to and analyze Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus by Taylor Swift, suggested by channel members JC, Raphael Figueroa, and Hobbit Jean, as well as top commenter Painting Pictures in the Sky, and regular viewers Fury Beats, Hanker Reboot, The Smell of Books by Daphne the Orange, Mac and Cheese, Starbuck V8K, Unravel CC, Sydney Reynolds, and Music Fangirl. I really want to know what makes Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus one of the most requested songs on this channel here. So without further ado, let's get going.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in...
No intro. Step 1, find the tonal center. It's a piano song, so the key is C. I don't think we start with the chord of C though. Step 2, find the chord progression.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody...
Okay, a 4-1-4-5 progression. So we can argue that this is a Lydian mode with the Lydian F major starting and then going to the C and then going to, back to the F and then going to the G. I will still look at C major as the tonal center, as the one that makes it a bit easier to talk about chord scale degrees, and that's why I would say we have got a 4-1-4-5 progression. Melody is...
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment.
Okay, so we have got a melodic motif that is this here. Okay, so movement up, movement down, a major third, and we repeat this wave motion.
Hands in the hair of somebody in darkness.
Repeat that idea.
Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and
Always the same ideas.
I just watched it happen.
And only in the fourth line we introduce a variation to not make things boring. Beautiful. Fifth leap down and then bam, minor 7 leap up. Fifth leap down, minor 7 up. Lyrics. Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness. Really, really cool. So on the surface we have got an AA rhyming pattern with apartment and darkness rhyming with each other, but also beautiful alliterations with hologram, hands and hair. Named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen with the recurring idea of that alliteration in happen. Marcus is also an apartment and darkness rhyme, I believe. And then we have got an I just watched it happen as the odd one out, as the loose line that maybe will get the rhyme in the second verse half. I don't know.
And I just watched it happen.
It's also interesting that fifth leap down minor 7 up is on the G chord. That outlines the 5, the 1, and the minor 7 of the chord, right? And especially with the minor 7 creating that dominant feel, it's really cool to have this arpeggiated melody.
As the decade would play us for fools, and you saw my bones out with somebody.
We get the rhyme payoff, or in that case repetition of the word, because it's the same line, and you just watched it happen. I think, yes, it was and I just watched it happen in the first verse half. The rest was basically the same melodic ideas.
As the decade would play us for fools.
Always in that range, right? With those wave melodies. As the decade would play us for fools, and you saw my bones out with somebody new. Now a stress issue that I have, who seemed like he would have bullied you in school. There is unnecessary stress on the second syllable of bullied. Listen to this.
Who seemed like he would have bullied you in school.
Right? Who seemed like who seemed like he would have bullied you in school. No, it's bullied, right? So mistress a little bit, Taylor Swift signature, and you will let it go because you love her. I do too.
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart the way that you were.
New chord progression in something that I think might be a pre-chorus or the chorus. With D minor, G, C, and F. It's the first half of the drop a fifth sequence, where we always go down 1/5 to get to the next chord. From the 2 minor to the 5 to the 1 to the F, right? The first half of the drop a fifth sequence. The melody does other things.
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I love.
Oh, interesting.
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just
really cool. Fifth leap down, this time sixth leap up. So idea we know from the verse, but now vary a little bit and adapt it to the chords.
say I loved you.
Again, going back to that major 3 range from C to E.
The way that you were.
Where that you were, pentatonic scale down, right? E, D, C, A, skipping that A, B that we haven't heard yet.
If you wanna tear my world apart.
Right? Going back to that first melody idea of that pre-chorus.
Just say you've always wondered.
Okay, the lyrics are, if you want to break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. If you want to tear my world apart, just say you've always wondered. Unresolved, in terms of lyrics.
You said some things that I can't unabsorb.
This is verse, right? Your hologram stumbled into my apartment.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment.
Now becomes, you said some things that I can't absorb.
Can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts.
Idea, huh? Should be idea.
You needed drugs more and I couldn't watch it happen.
Lyrics. You said some things that I can't unabsorb. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more. Maybe too obvious. And I couldn't watch it happen.
Changed into goddesses, villains and fools.
What a cool group of 3 brilliant words. I changed into goddesses, villains, and fools.
Changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules.
And now it's 4 things. Changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules, right? Really beautiful list of words.
To outrun my desertion of you, and you just watched it.
Oh, not watched it happen, but you just watched it.
If you wanna break.
And going back to what I now believe is the chorus. So there was no such thing as a pre-chorus, I think.
My cold, cold heart, just say I love you.
If you wanna tear my world apart.
Wondered.
Okay, it's always unresolved. That just say you've always wondered and nothing gets explained. Wondered. Also with the F, the Lydian chord, as the dreamy idea that makes sense with wandering.
The glint in my eye, trace the depths of your sigh down that passage in time, back to
Primary bridge, very short, an A minor G F G idea, 6 minor 5 4 5, a type of maidens. The melody does this here.
if the glint in my eye.
Tiny pickup. Ba-dum. Those are the two notes that we hear before the downbeat.
If the glint in my eye, trace the. If the glint in my eye, trace the depths of your side.
Really cool. So it's again this fifth leap that is very, very prominent. Repeat this melodic idea. Repeat it instantly.
If the glint in my eye, trace the depths of your side down that passage in time.
3 times.
Back to the moment I crashed into.
Back to the moment I is the pickup and transition to a repetition of crashed into.
Like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to.
And then again we leave this hanging, right? The lyrics say, if the glint in my eye trace the depths of your sigh down that passage in time. 3 lines. Then we've got this transitionary line back to the moment I. We could even argue that I also is part of that first rhyming family. Crashed into you like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth. Again, 3 lines, leaving everything unresolved. And then we go to
Know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with.
This is certainly inspired by the verses, right? So it's a little bit like I changed into goddesses, villains, and fools. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet.
That make your memory fade from this scarlet maroon.
Oh, what a beautiful idea. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, will that make your memory fade from the scarlet maroon?
Like it never happened. Could
Like it never happened. Now, this was, and I just watched it happen, and this, in terms of lyrics, now becomes like it never happened.
it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can
Verse all over the place. Could it be enough to just float in your orbit?
we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses?
Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? What a beautiful alliteration with can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? And orbit rhyming with horses is something that I've never heard, and it's really cool.
In theory, but not if you force it to be. It just didn't happen.
And this happen idea always becomes something else, right? Now it's to be, it just didn't happen. Also with that really beautiful stop smack in the middle of the lyrics. Cooler in theory, but not if you forced it. To be, it just didn't happen.
You loved me.
Less words in that last chorus. Maybe also a resignation showing there, right? Not enough power to sing all the words.
You'll always wonder.
It was say you've always wondered before, and now it becomes future tense. Say you'll always wonder. Secondary hook in the background, right? With those breathy ha 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 ha. Cause I wonder. And interesting that they would choose the A minor G F G chord progression that we know from the primary bridge to end the song with. And ending on the unresolved dominant chord which makes a lot of sense if your last lyrical line is "Will I always wonder?" Question mark. No answer. Sung by Aaron Dessner, Taylor Swift. This was my live reaction on the fly analysis of Taylor Swift's Chloe or Mark or Sophia or Marcus, and I'm sure we can take away valuable songwriting learnings. Songwriting learning number 1 is about the verse, lyric, and melody structure, with 3 lines bearing a very close relationship with each other, followed by this "I just watched it happen" line that then gets lyrical twists depending on where we are in the story. So we start with "Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness," with beautiful alliterations also, name Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and then we have got this 4th line, "and I just watched it happen." This, in the second verse half, becomes "and you just watched it happen." After the first chorus, it's "and I couldn't watch it happen." Then it's "and you just watched it." And later, because we've got 3 verses, it's "like it never happened," and "to be, it just didn't happen." So it's beautiful lyrical twists depending on where we are right now that makes the song really special. So every time that this happen idea appears or doesn't appear, it's to get back the listener's attention, boost the lines in a way, right? Because it makes you kind of expect new, cool ideas with that happen. And this is something that is really brilliant songwriting and something that we can all learn from. Songwriting learning number 2, something that we have not talked about a lot. It's about including lists into your lyrics. Like, "I changed into goddesses, villains and fools, changed plans and lovers and outfits and rules." I think lists in lyrics is something that is quite remarkable, something that we can certainly include into our toolbox, because especially in songs with a lot of verses, sometimes you need lists to make songwriting or lyric writing a bit easier for you. And I think she was brilliant at this by just adding a group of 3 things that she changed into, and then stuff that she changes, right? Goddesses, villains and fools, this is the things that she changes into, and then plans and lovers and outfits and rules are the things that she changes. So brilliant lists that makes everything poetic and everything cool. Let's do this at home. And songwriting learning number 3, it's about choosing your last chord of the song wisely. They did brilliantly with "Will I always wonder?" question mark, and leaving this brilliantly unresolved with the dominant chord at the end. Listen to this.
Will I always wonder?
That is really bitter as an end. Of course we don't get this beautiful resolution, because it's not clear. Will I always wonder, yes or no? We don't get the answer, which is prosodic as hell, something that we have to consider when writing our own songs. Please always pay special attention to the last chord of your song. And this was my live reaction on the fly analysis of Taylor Swift's Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus. Thanks again to everybody who suggested this song in the course of the last weeks. Especially thank you to Andrew Morgan, Hugh MSE, My Unfinished Ideas, Jonathan Ribeiro, JC, Prince of Wales, Amy May, Jennifer Grinder, and Lena for their active financial support. If the rest of you also want to chip in, please consider checking the links in description. I guess we've talked song. You can talk about the world's longest coastal path now. Bye bye.